Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our third annual Digital Luminary Awards. I'm Rick Feldman, your CEO and President. I hope you've been having a wonderful time. Thank you very much. I can see Bob Friedman's in the audience, so this must be a big deal. We appreciate having you here, as we do everyone else. And we hope you have another wonderful day today. And we're very pleased to be developing this Digital Luminary Awards. It's not something that is in the NATPE DNA for the last 50 years, but as we continue to change with the business, this is part of the business that we really need to pay a lot of attention to. So we will, over the next couple of years, be developing more of our program and our agenda around what's happening all over the place. I don't necessarily like to call one part of the business digital because it's actually all digital. Everything is digital. But it seems that people sometimes think about digital as sort of here in the corner, but it's not. Everything is digital, and everything that NATPE does on the conference is about three things. It's about original content, all platforms. It's about distribution, and it's about funding. How does that stuff get monetized? But the most important thing is the creative. What are people watching? What are they paying attention to? What are they engaging with? What do they want to pay for? What do advertisers want to support? And that's what we will continue to be doing at NATPE. So I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and let me introduce your host, Mr. Alex Albrecht. Alex, please. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, everybody, and welcome. I'd like to thank NATPE off the bat for using my model portrait. Yeah, damn sexy, damn sexy. So here we are at the 2012 Digital Luminary Awards. We have a great lineup of award recipients. So let's just get right into it. First up is the Award for Branded Leadership in Online Video, which goes to the NASA Juno mission. And here to introduce a little bit more about the NASA Juno mission, as well as honor the recipients, is Bob Friedman, President and CEO of Radical Media. Bob, if you can come on up.
Well, thanks. This is great. The Juno mission, for those of you who don't know, is currently exploring Jupiter, which is our largest planet, yet obviously has not to date been explored. The mission itself launched in August. As you know, it's neat, and I'm going to introduce you to Scott. We were lucky to be NASA's first non-governmental partner, which you'll hear sort of presented certain kinds of interesting opportunities and challenges. And we created a narrative-based website that featured film and interactive content, real-time mission updates, and merchandise. All of us know, especially all of us that have kids, that the interest in supporting financially the space program has been low. And the younger generation, as a result, really has not grown up like we did as this being such a big part of our life. And our charge, when Scott came in to our offices, was really to develop an identity for the mission that breaks the mold and makes space exploration more exciting and relevant. And there's sort of an irony in this, in that it took the digital and new media world to actually explore in the way and do the kinds of things we could do digitally. We're really lucky to have worked with Scott Bolton, who's here. For those of you who don't know, he headed the entire mission, which is known at NASA as the chief principal investigator. And when we went, you know, we traveled around and we spent some time with Scott and his team, and it's the real thing. I mean, was the most exciting experience all of us at the office have had in a long time. And I think it's fun for us. We've explored the ocean, and we've done a lot of entertainment content, and we may be spacey. But this clearly, this clearly was one of the most exciting projects we worked on. So I really just want to introduce Scott, who can tell you some tidbits, and we've prepared a little video so you can see it.
Thank you, Bob. So I'm a scientist, and you know, had a vision for this mission and put together a team, and we named it Juno, and it launched in August on its way to Jupiter from Kennedy Space Center, not too far from here. And it takes 5 years to get to Jupiter. It's a long ways off. We're moving really fast, but it still takes 5 years. And in fact, when we get to Jupiter, we'll be the fastest human-made object in history, something about 250,000 miles an hour, so it's really fast. But it's really far. And so when we put together this mission, part of our reach from NASA and what they asked to do and what they expect is to connect to the public and what NASA calls educational public outreach, EPO. And so I had a budget inside of my budget for the mission to reach out to the public and increase public awareness. And yeah, I grew up in the 60s and, you know, Apollo program, I was really connected into the science and got enthusiastic a lot from the astronauts, and that was sort of gone. And I would get onto airplanes or travel places, and I'd meet people, and you'd start talking on the plane, and you find out what each other do, and people were fascinated. At parties, I'd get cornered. What's it like in space? What do? You know, are there aliens? You know, what's it like out? What's the Earth really like? And but it's not really accessible in general to the public very well. I mean, PBS does a great job, and now we have Discovery channels and things like that. But the websites that NASA have were still not really reaching and exciting the public. And so I had a vision to really try to change things and be more innovative and do something different that was really going to connect to the way the kids live today, the way they communicate, make it entertaining and educational. And we connected up with Radical, and I remember the first meeting. I just brought in a bunch of scientists and engineers, and we sat down at a table at Radical Media, and they brought in a bunch of website people, researchers, managers, all kinds of things that's connected with how you build a website. And we just started talking for hours. Nobody wanted to leave the room. We were fascinated by what they did, and they were fascinated by what we did. And they basically said, can we just ask questions? And they just started asking questions. The scientists are answering. The whole thing was recorded. And we said, this is what we need to do on the website. And just let people hear, how do we build a mission? How do we get there? What's it like? Why are we going? What are we going to learn? What's global warming here at the Earth got to do with anything? How do you learn about the Earth? Well, you learn about it by studying the other planets, the other examples. We can't just figure it out by looking at us. We've got to look at everything, and that's what this website is about, is engage the public and get the kids, and primarily of all ages, all the way down to kindergarten, all the way through college, just excited, staying in school, studying what you got to do. You don't got to be a scientist. You can do anything, but work hard and go after your questions and your goals and reach them. And so I have a little video I can show you, give you a taste of what the website's like. But of course, this is just a couple minutes. You really got to go to missionjuno.com and spend some time looking at all the videos, and I hope you'll all be excited. Before I start the video, I just want to tell you I'm really touched and honored that you guys honored us and chose us. I feel really good that it was recognized that we're trying to reach out and do something new, and in this community, you guys really realized that we did, and I appreciate that. And I'm going to keep reaching. So anybody that's got ideas, get a hold of me. So start the video. I don't think I have a button to do that. This is the opening sequence when you first turn on our website. When I was younger, I was always fascinated by astronomy, and I can remember just looking up in space and looking out at the stars out there, wondering what was out there.
I actually wanted to be an aerospace engineer even when I was a little girl. I really liked math, and I liked, space and astronauts, and I would write letters to the NASA centers and get pictures and stuff.
I had posters in my bedroom of Jupiter and Neptune and Saturn. I thought they were just amazing.
As a little kid, Jupiter was my planet.
I would look out there, and you couldn't touch it. You couldn't learn about it enough because you couldn't get there. And so I always had this yearning to want to reach out.
And when people would ask me, what do you want to do when you grow up? I said, I want to work on spaceships.
I really wanted to work on rockets and build things that would go into space.
And it's just really exciting to have a chance to do something that I really wanted to do when I was a little kid.
For whatever reason, I got lucky, and I'm the head of Juno, and I'm reaching out. And of course, I could never have done it myself. It's only through everybody reaching together that we can reach it all. Thank you.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. NASA mission to Juno. Come on, let's do it. Yeah. I was always a big fan of NASA growing up. My dad was in the space program, and so it's always good to see things. Anything that helps me get a step closer to a moon base that I can visit, I'm in on, so thank you. The next award is for Branded Entertainment Series, which is going to go to Leap Year. And here, yes. So here to tell us a little bit more about Leap Year and to present the award is Wilson Cleveland, my friend, creator of Leap Year and executive producer and founder of CJP Digital Media. Wilson Cleveland.
I too would like to thank NATPE for using my model shot. Normally not that serious. Yes, I am. So I wanted to say thank you, really, to NATPE, and just let you know that Leap Year is a comedic web series sponsored by Hiscox Insurance about 5 friends who are founding their first tech startup. So let's roll a clip.
Now first, I'd like to dispel a rumor. Nobody here is going to be fired. Nobody's going to be sacked. Nobody's going to be laid off. I prefer the term release.
You think he killed himself?
Yeah, it looks like it. Stop it. Aaron, open the door.
No, I hate everything.
I thought this might happen, so I went ahead and rented an office.
You did hear the part about me having a baby, right? Because I'm having a baby, Jack.
I think all of you have the capacity to do great things, to be leaders in your industry, which is why I propose a simple contest.
Why would you believe it?
Because there was money in my desk.
It's a scam.
It's not a scam.
Brett says it's not a scam.
My name is Britt.
Oh, that makes more sense.
We've each wanted to start our own business for years now, so this is our chance.
A week ago, you said that you and your friends were all in this together, a team, right? And now you're competing for $500,000.
This is a business move. Don't make more out of it than it is.
No, you're right. This is nothing personal. Let the business think. Bunch of the business steal your big stupid business face. Hey, lunch later?
Oh my God, what? You're Guy Kawasaki.
No, I'm Jackie Chan.
Damn it!
Nobody says thank you in business anymore. I have something for you. You've been served.
She doesn't drink. You said you would fire her unless she drinks.
So? You know, some women in Russia would just have the baby in the fields and then back to work, so. Okay, good talk.
I'm building a video conferencing platform that uses 2 webcams along with my hardware in order to create holographic images.
$500,000 with me getting a sizable percentage, of course.
Olivia Reddix.
Olivia, it's Adam Oscar from Mashable. You got a minute?
It's about us.
Making leaps, that's what this whole thing is all about.
I think it's a huge risk, what you're doing. I'm really proud of you for taking it.
I mean, think about it. No more bosses, no more time cards, just us against the world. In fact, that could be the name of our first single as a band.
Guys, are we seriously talking about this?
Let's all go do something really, really stupid. No?
Thanks, guys. So it is my pleasure to introduce you to Hunter Hoffman, head of communications in the U.S. for Hiscox. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wilson, and most importantly, thank you to NATPE. I didn't think we'd be here. Hiscox has been ensuring entertainment production for many years, but it wasn't until leap year that we started to actually produce something ourselves. When we introduced our small business insurance product to the U.S. last year, we asked CJP to come up with a breakthrough idea, something that would let us really connect with our audience in a way that we couldn't do with our ads. And that was leap year, and we've really seen a great reception, and it's been good for not only that product, but the brand overall. I think what was most important for us is making sure that the branded entertainment didn't miss the entertainment part. And I think that's why leap year was successful, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Up next, we have the Digital Luminary Award for Best Original Content in a Drama Series, Aim High. Now, Aim High has amazing production values, unbelievable writing, strong performances across the board. This is why we do digital content. Let's take a quick look at Aim High.
Trained in counterterrorism to take down government threats. Nick Green now faces the most treacherous assignment of all. High school. A kick-ass new online series featuring Jackson Rathbone of Twilight and Amy Teagarden of Friday Night Lights.
You don't get to quit a top-secret government program to be with the punk chick.
Produced by the director of Terminator Salvation.
She could be pointing this laser at anybody. I'm telling you, she's into me. Have you considered that maybe she just wants to shoot you?
Get down!
Is there a number to call to quit being a sidekick?
He has skill. He has style. He has class.
Your head's not in the game. What is going on with you?
I've been really busy with my after-school job.
And what's that exactly?
Waste disposal. You'd think this would be the hardest part of my life. It isn't.
That went well. I even took some notes.
After-school jobs are a killer. Aim high.
This should be a fun year.
Here to accept the award on behalf of Aim High is Heath Corson, executive producer, writer, creator of Aim High.
Oh, thank you so much. I am actually joined with my co-executive producer and writer, Richie Keene.
I'm actually here in Miami. I'm up in my hotel room, but seeing as we're accepting the Digital Luminary Award, we figured someone should be Skyped in.
So it really adds to the whole digital experience there. We also wondered why I had to come all the way to Miami. Why couldn't we just post it to my Facebook wall or something if it's a digital award? But here we are. I'm very excited to be here. We'd like to thank NATPE so much. We have a whole bunch of people that I need to thank. Huge thanks to NATPE and the entire advisory board for this honor. We also need to thank Kevin Sujihara, everybody at Warner Premiere and Warner Digital, past, present, and future, Lance, Eva, Lydia, everybody at Wonderland, including Mary, McGee, Andy, Bill O'Dowd, and Dolphin, our distribution partner, Cambio, Nathan Coyle, our amazing cast, Jackson, Amy, Johnny, Rebecca, Greg, Clancy, Tor, our director, our reps, most important, our families and loved ones, including my new fiance, Jamie, who put up with us for the 4 years that it took to make this project, and what bears we were during it. So thank you all very much.
Okie Next up is the Digital Luminary Award for Best Original Content in a Comedy Series, Rainy Days. Now, how many people here have seen Rainy Days? Come on. Yeah. It's like that. It's one of those things. This is an amazing comedy. It has won a number of awards. Not only that, it was a launch show for My Damn Channel, starting in 2007. It's the longest-running show on My Damn Channel, one of the longest-running comedy shows on the interwebs. May or may not have heard of the interwebs. They just finished their 5th season, which was brought to you by Fiat, So let's take a quick look at Rainy Days.
David, this is our third date.
I don't even get to the third date that often, and I get nervous.
Wow. You all right?
I gotta go.
Please have mercy.
Get $10,000 by the end of the week, or I am shutting this whole kit and caboodle down.
Guru Chick! Oh, that's Ches Bretner. He was on that show, Night Guard.
I feel like we're on an episode of Seinfeld.
Not quite. I'll be damned for me to sit down and read like 200 pages in a row. Screw that!
Do you not know how to read?
Amazing. And before we bring up, I think there's actually another, do we have another clip that they just sent in?
Barker? Okay. You know, Nurse Story?
Yes, Dr. Spratt?
If there's one thing I learned when I time traveled back to the Victorian age, it's that...
You're very tall.
No, cut,
No, what?
guys, that's not gonna work. Oh, hi everyone. Listen, I want to just say thank you so much for this Digital Luminary Award for our show, Rainy Days. Those of us who are on the cast and crew are also right now in LA working on Children's Hospital, so we couldn't be there today. But thank you so much, and thank you to Fiat for being the sponsor this season. And since I'm not here, I have two special people to accept the award in my place, who are...
The CEO and founder of My Damn Channel, Rob Barnett.
And?
Norman Wayne, a.k.a. Papa.
That's my dad. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's do this again. Take two, ready, and action.
You know, Nurse Story?
Yes,
There's
Dr.
one thing
Spratt.
I learned about time traveling back to the Victorian age. It's that...
You're very tall.
No. Of course it can blow me.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rob Barnett and Norman Wayne.
Thank you so much. Thanks to NATPE. You know, awards matter for everyone in this community that works as hard as we all do. It's an honor first to be part of the online community, which you don't need me to tell you is growing and exploding at places like this. So to get an honor from a place like NATPE means a great deal. I want to thank, of course, David Wayne, who's been with us from day one on a comedy series that's our Seinfeld, and John Stern, our producer, who makes it all happen, and an incredible cast and crew. Ladies and gentlemen, David Wayne wouldn't be here without this gentleman, Norman Wayne.
Thank you very much, Rob. I have to tell you that the day David was born, his sisters were 9, 11, and 13 years of age, Kathy, Amy, and Beth. And so he had a built-in audience for his humor from the day he was born. And of course, those three kids would laugh at anything he said. If he raised his eyebrow, they'd laugh. And when he was about 10 years old, I brought home from the office a new device called a video camera. And I said, David, take it down the basement, let me know how it works. And he did, and I never saw it again. And he's been fooling around with cameras ever since. As a matter of fact, the reason he can't be here today is he's fooling around with the camera in California. Thank you very much for this honor.
All right, that's just a little bit of awesome right there. Having your dad accept an award for you. I'm gonna write that one down. Let's see if I can get an award first. Add father. Okay. The next Digital Luminary Award is for Best Online Video Personality, going to Charlie Todd. Now, you may not know Charlie Todd by name, but you know Charlie Todd's work. Every single person in this room has seen and sent Charlie Todd videos. In 2001, Charlie Todd founded Improv Anywhere in New York City. Everywhere. Anywhere? I always say anywhere. You should have an offshoot. Improv Anywhere. Improv Everywhere. Thank you, audience, for correcting that. His videos, his viral videos, have been seen over 220 million times. So let that sink in while she gets her phone. Let's just take a moment. Very, very important meeting. Now that reminds me to make sure that my phone's on silent. There's always that one time where I'm like, oh, that's horrible. Shoot. So yes, you have definitely seen videos from Charlie Todd, and in case you just need a refresher about when to wear pants on a subway, let's take a quick little look at Improv Everywhere. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, the founder and director of Improv Everywhere, Charlie Todd.
Thanks a lot, everybody. I really appreciate winning the award. Thanks to NATPE. Thanks to Generate, my managers, Jordan Levin and Jared Hoffman, and all my managers at Generate. And yeah, it's an honor to win. Some background on that video. That's one of many projects we've done. About 120 or so projects over the last 10 years in public places around New York City. Rob, that video that we did happened maybe 3 weeks before swine flu became a big story, and I remember being very excited that we did it before and not after that story, because you might not want to high-five somebody who had high-fived 2,000 other people in the subway system when that was going on. But Rob did wash his hands before and after the event and didn't get sick. So thanks a lot.
Finally, the last Digital Luminary Award of the afternoon is in the area of leadership in the digital category, and that goes to Yahoo. Yahoo has been delivering premium content for many, many years. They have 9 of the 10 top online shows in the world right now, as well as the most successful online show in the history of this whole online thing. Prime time in no time, boasting, and I have to read this, over 500 million streams, which is ridiculous. Let's take a quick look at Yahoo. Ladies and gentlemen, accepting the award on behalf of Yahoo is Jason Dimberg, Senior Director and Head of Yahoo Screen.
Well, I made my first goal, which was getting from my seat to here without falling. I was actually concerned about that when I came in the room. And it's really hard to follow scientists, comedians, spawners of comedians. But I'll say, in all sincerity, I am proud and humbled and honored to accept this award on behalf of literally the hundreds and hundreds of Yahoos who bleed purple and contribute every day to the creation, production, and distribution of the shows that you saw here and several others that weren't even shown. I'd like to thank NATPE for honoring us with this award and for putting on a great conference. I've had a great time the last 3 days. I hope everybody else felt the same. Great venue, the weather held up, so thank you to NATPE. And I mean, all I can say is keep watching. We are committed and invested into this space, and we're really just getting started, so keep watching. Thank you.
So the good news about NATPE being in Miami is that at 12:30 in the afternoon, we get champagne. So if everybody would take a glass, they shall be coming around. This is the part that got me into actually hosting this award show, was that they said that I could drink champagne at 12:30, and no one would arrest me. Yeah, that's how good it is. Actually, ooh, it's nice. All right. Well, what we wanted to do here was to celebrate in true Miami fashion. I'm going to draw it out so everybody has one of these things. We wanted to thank everybody who made this possible, and also congratulations to all of the 2012 Digital Luminary Award winners. Hopefully we will see all of you next year in 2013, or in Budapest, whichever comes first in your planning. So it's, wait, okay, raise your hand if you don't have champagne yet. Okay, there's enough that I need to vamp a little bit. So, good clips, huh? First off, did that say 120 minutes of video a week? 120 million minutes of video a week? A month? Oh, Jesus. I was going to say, somebody needs to take a break. Oof. That's intense. All right, everybody have champagne? Yes? One guy in the back doesn't have champagne. Oh, there we go. That's why I asked, sir, for you. Because that would have been a cheers, and you would have been standing there like, God, I missed by one person. So here, to the 2012 Digital Luminary Award winners. Congratulations. Thank you all so much for coming, and enjoy your next panels.